Okay, one of the back to basics videos, and we are talking about integers. So what is an integer? Simply put, it's a whole number, no decimals. That's it. Yeah, as simple as that. Okay, so let's look at my example. 3 is a whole number with no decimals, so it is an integer, minus 205. Yeah. 0.5 is not an integer because it has decimal. What about 0? 0 is an integer. It's a whole number. There are no decimals. Square root of 5 is not an integer because if you put it in the calculator, you will get decimals. 4 over 5, yes, it's not an integer because you said it. It does have decimals. It's 0.8. 17 is an integer because it's a whole number with no decimal. So it is really as simple as that. If you put it in the calculator and it has a decimal, then it's not an integer. Now I want you to pause the video and have a go at these, and the solution will be in the next video. Thank you. Right, so which of these is an integer? Hopefully you had a go at these questions. 5. Yes, 5 is an integer, obviously, because it has no decimals. Minus 4,300, of course. 0.33, no, it has decimals right there. Pi, oh, this one is interesting. What is pi? It's 3.41 something, something, something. So it's not an integer because it does have a decimal. Square root of 12, not an integer. 3 over 8, decimals, no integer. 6.7, yeah, does have decimals, so it's not an integer. So the only integers in here are 5 and minus 4,300. Hopefully you get that one correct, and if you still have questions, please pop them in the comment, and if you enjoy these simple explanations, give us a subscribe. Thank you. So if you give me 2 minutes, I will explain square numbers and how to solve any question that involves square numbers for you. Basically, a square number is the result of multiplying a number by itself 2 times. So for example, 4 here is the result of 2 times 2, so it is a square number. But what about 15 or 81? How would I find out if it is a square number? Well, there is an easy way. On the calculator, you have this symbol, which is the square root. And if you test the number on the square root and you get a whole number, then it is a square number. If it doesn't give you a whole number and gives you a decimal or a fraction, then it's not a square number. But an easy way to do this is to remember the basic square numbers like 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on. So 15 is not a square number, 16 is a square number, 64, yes, it is a square number, 8 times 8, and 81 is a square number, 9 times 9, 90 is not a square number. Very easy topic. Now I want you to pause the video and give these a try, and you will find the solution in the next video. Thank you. Great, and hopefully you had a chance to go through these, and you try the square root of this number. So square root of 9 would have given you 3, so 9 is a square number. 12, the square root of 12 would have given you a decimal. I would suspect something in the range of 3.4, 3.2. So it's not a square number. 25 is a square number, 5 times 5. 100 is a square number because it's 10 times 10. 144 is a square number because it would have given you 12. 130 is not a square number. So that's how you find out about square numbers. Hopefully that helped you understand a little bit more. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe. Thank you. Right, so if you give me 2 minutes, I'll explain cube numbers for you. Cube numbers are the results of multiplying the same number by itself 3 times. So an example for that, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. That makes 27 a cube number. So how would we find out if the number is a cube number or not? On the calculator, you have a symbol similar to the square root, but with a 3 on top of it. If your calculator doesn't have that, then probably it have something like this. And you just need to put the 3 in here. So 25, let's get the cube root of that, and it is not a cube number because it's not the result of multiplying any number by itself 3 times. You'll get 2.92 if you put it on the calculator, so it's not a cube number. 9 is not a cube number because its cube root gives you a decimal. 8 is a cube number because its cube root gives you 2, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 1 is a cube number because if you multiply 1 by itself 3 times, or any number of times really, you will get 1. 125. Yes, this is a cube number because if you keep the cube root of that, you will get 5. So the cube numbers here are 8, 1, and 125. Now, hopefully that's easy enough. Now, I want you to pause the video and give this question a try, and we'll go through the solution in the next video. Thank you. So hopefully you had a chance to go through these. We find out if the number is a cube number or not by doing the reverse process and getting the cube root. So the cube root of 200 would have given you a decimal, so 200 is not a cube number. Cube root of 1000 would have given you 10, so 1000 is a cube number. Cube root of 27 would have given you 3, so 27 is a cube number. Cube root of 64 is 4, so it would have given you 4 if you got the cube root of it. And 10,000 would have given you a decimal, so it's not a cube number. Generally, it's just doing the reverse process and finding out if the number is a cube number or not. Well, hopefully you understand cube numbers a little bit more now, and if you have a question, pop it in the comment. Thank you for watching.